Very good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Hani Sultana, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Management Studies, SNS College of Technology. And today as a part of lecture series, and obviously we are at the end of the year. So lecture series, today I am going to present a topic in economics, that is economics for managers. And third unit, we have under production and cost analysis, we have cost of production concepts. So we have come across, like for example in unit 1 it is all about the basics, that is microeconomics, macroeconomics and distribution, etc. And next stage we have come across all the demand and supply factors and equilibrium and theory of consumer behavior, that is how consumer react to the market conditions. And third unit, we are like into the real time production and relevant to the what is the cost and other things are involved. So talking about cost of production, why concepts? So concept speaks about the short run and long run production techniques, and cost of production, how the cost is involved in the short run, and what is the other cost involved in the long run. So last class we had discussed about the law of returns to scale. So returns to scale, it is consist of like 3 stages, that is increasing, constant and diminishing returns to scale. So this is basically about, so if we change one factor, that is one variable factor in the input, what will be the outcome, that is what will be the change in the output. We have the formula like Q is equal to, that is quantity we measured in output, is the function of labor, capital, land, labor, capital and organization. These are all the inputs, and we also termed as factors of production. So if we change in the labor, for example if we change in one input, what will be the outcome? So this is what we seen in the last class, and in the today's class we'll see what are the concept which is involved. So coming back to the production concept, that cost that incurs when the goods and services are produced, when normally when the cost is involved. So when we manufacture or produce a particular good or service, so why the cost is important factor, and always we aim to maximize profit and minimize the cost, because depending upon the cost of the manufacturing or the cost of the product, we fix the profit margin and the profit, we will reach the profit zone. So our objectivity, always our objectivity is to minimize the cost, right? So here when the cost of production involves the production of goods and services, and sell those goods and services and delivers and to reach the consumers, right? So we have in short run it is focused on that is as we discussed earlier, the equation Q is equal to, the quantity is the output is the function of land, labor, capital and organization. So here land can able to pay the rent, and labor will pay the wages, and for capital we pay the interest, and sometimes the capital may also be fixed assets, and enterprise and organization or entrepreneurship. All this term, fourth factor can can be termed as the 3 factors, and because all the first primary factors, that is land, labor and capital, all involved in the 4th factor. Okay. Here in the short run we have only fixed variables. So the short run always refer to a period where it is less than 1 year. It may be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months or 12 months. We cannot able to fix a particular period in short run, because each production or manufacturing organization has their own production capacity. Sorry, depending upon the voluminous, depending upon the volume, we used to take a period that is 3 months or 6 months or 9 months. So here in short run all the factors are fixed. Normally we have two types of variables, that is fixed factors and variable factors. So fixed factors, what is the fixed, all the factors are fixed in the sense except labor. So labor is variable, where we can increase in case if the production want to increase in the production, if the volume, the output, the unit of production has to be increased, automatically will increase the number of labors. And all the other production, that is factors of production, that is land and capital and entrepreneurship or enterprise, will remains constant, that is fixed. So here we are changing only the labor. So if we change the labor, what will be the outcome? What is the outcome we will have in the total product? So always we estimate the production in terms of total product. So in case if we what is the total product? If we have the fixed factors and variable factors and all these four factors of production or inputs, what will be the result in the outcome? For example, that if you are trying to produce 1000 units and fixed, we have determined the fixed factors and variable factors, and at the end if we want to increase the production, we will increase in the labor. So that is called marginal, we are increasing. So the increase in 1 unit of labor, what will be the result in the total product, and this will be termed as marginal product. So here in the long run, all the factors of production are variable and we are not going to have any fixed factors, and there is no fixed cost is also determined in the long run. So what are the normally we are talking about the production concept. So concept, it is short run and long run, and in the short run and long run, what are the major types of costs involved? One is fixed cost, other is variable cost, and total cost, average cost, and marginal cost. Fixed cost is the fixed over the production. Even if you produce 50 units or even if you produce 5000 units, the fixed cost will remain the same. For example of fixed cost, we'll say salary and the rent we have been paying to the enterprise, etc. Variable cost varies with the volume of production. For example, if we are producing 500 units, we will have different electricity bill, the units consumed will be less, and if we are producing 5000 units, the double the term of electricity units that will be consumed. So what is total cost? Total cost is nothing but fixed cost plus variable cost will give you the total cost. So what is the average cost? Average cost tells about the average cost of for example, if you are producing different lines of products and all the products have different price tags. For example, 5 products have different price tags, and what is the average cost? So this total 5 will plus, and sum of this will divided by the number of products produced. So this will give you the average cost. Marginal cost, as we discussed, from the total cost, if we are implying any additional labor, so if I'm using one additional labor, I'll be paying additional wages. So this will be increasing in this will be reflecting in the total cost. So this is called marginal cost. Today we have discussed about the meaning, cost of production, short run, long run, and what are the types of production cost, major types of production cost involved. Here about the assessment, with the fixed cost of rupees 400, we have fixed cost 400, and firm has an average total cost of rupees 3 and average variable cost of rupees 250. So its output, so we have to determine the output. So if the fixed cost and average total cost and average variable cost is given, how will you calculate the number of units? Here the output is 800 units. So that's all about today's